we never quit. Our team never gives up. We were down 1 goal, came back. We were down another goal, came back. We're just really resilient. You know, we got a heavy group of seniors, and this is their last hurrah. And you know, 2 years ago, you know, losing in the state final, they don't want that to happen again. They want to get that state title this year.
And now they've got a chance to get that this approaching weekend. You guys, certainly the last couple playoff games in particular, you've been a second period team. I don't know what it is, but what was the key to the strong second period tonight? 5 unanswered goals.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we've tended to go down here in the first period, but it's just running out of time. These kids on the bench, they're like, we got to start getting moving here, or we're going to run out of time. And our boys, you know what? We started moving pucks. I mean, we were fast through the neutral zone, quick transitions. We were cycling. We were just swarming. You know, I call it swarming. Our back pressure tonight, like I talked about in the pre-game talk, was relentless. Us getting back, having numbers back, helping out our defensemen was awesome.
And it seemed Penn Trafford in the third period might have benefited from the ice cut a little bit. They had some good legs. They got that early power play goal. Late in the game, they took that timeout. They're down only 2 now. What did you tell your team?
Yeah, they fought back hard. You know, Chris is a great coach. I mean, I know he's a great player, and he's just a great guy in all. And you know, they have a lot of really nice kids on that team. They fought back hard, and you know what? Our bench got a little nervous there for a minute, and we knew we had to come back and punch them back in the mouth, and we come back out, and we kept coming harder, and we tried to bury them.
A proud moment for Thomas Jefferson, especially for a Thomas Jefferson alumnus like yourself. What does it mean to be on top of the mountain, especially in a year where so many playoff upsets seem to take place, especially in your tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so proud of these guys, and to be a part of this program, coming back to TJ, like I said, and you know, being able to win state championships and Penguin Cup as a player, and now be able to coach, and you know, having this be our second Penn's Cup, it's a dream. It's a dream come true.
Congratulations, Coach Zeiler. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much.
Part of that checking line for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, Ryan Gallis, part of a very balanced TJ team and Jaguar effort here tonight. The Jags, 2 Penguins Cup championships in a span of 3 seasons. Ryan, congratulations. You've been with this team, you know it a heck of a lot better, I'm sure, than I possibly could. What impresses you the most about your team?
I think it just comes down to resilience, and I think no matter what happens, we always fight back. And we faced a lot of adversity this year with losses coming to like Penn Trafford, which them being the 8th seed. And we battled back no matter what all season, and we just keep fighting.
What do you think, to your point, was the key for your team to not get caught napping here tonight against a team that's gotten some surprising playoff results this year?
I think it's just our leaders, like keeping us like wanting to play the game hard, and they're just great leaders and keeping us motivated to play.
Thomas Jefferson, winners of 14 consecutive games to close out the PIHL portion of the season. You'll head to states, obviously, this approaching weekend in Westchester. It's hard to win in the league these days, I think, let alone win that consistently. How are you guys able to do it?
Coming in the playoffs, I think we got hot at the right time. We were hot all season, and then we had that little break in between December. But I think getting hot right there at the end of the year, going into the playoffs, is a big thing. Momentum is one of the biggest thing in playoffs, and I think we did pretty good on it.
How do you feel about your role on the team and your ability to satisfy that role and come out hoisting that trophy here tonight?
I think I just got to go out there and play my game, stop on pucks, get shots to the net, and just play hard.
What did Coach Zeiler say to you guys when they used their timeout? Late in the third period, they made a little bit of a pushback to make a game of it, but you guys got the last 2.
He just said, hey, guys, you guys got to remember what you're playing for. We're playing for something a lot bigger than ourselves, and we just got to keep playing hard.
What does it mean to wear that championship ball cap and emerge on top of the mountain, Ryan?
It means great. I've been waiting all year for this moment, and we're not done yet. We just got to go win states next week.
Ryan Gallis, Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. Congrats, Ryan.
Thank you.
Captain made it happen for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. Brian Spencer and TJ capturing a Penguins Cup championship for the second time in a span of 3 seasons. You guys got it done on the blue line, got some offense from your defense too to come out on top. 14 straight wins to end the PIHL season for you guys, including the championship victory here tonight. How do you guys do it? How do you win so consistently in here tonight against a tough opponent?
You know, I mean, it's just with coaching and everything, you know, I mean, they dedicate their lives to this. I mean, practice in and out with everything. And, you know, we just come to the rink, we train, we do everything that we can to get it done.
I kind of feel like in the long run, a team is who its coach is in a way. And you guys have a unique advantage with a coach who played at the highest level, played in the NHL and played overseas, really has a worldview of the game. What is it like playing for Coach Zeiler, and what does he bring to the team?
You know, I mean, it's awesome. You know, he brings so much energy to the table for all of us. Like, practice, like, we're going slow. He'll jump in there with us, get it going. Like, it's just awesome to have him as a coach.
And you guys really found your legs. Speaking of going from slow to fast in that second period, a 5-goal outburst that ended up being enough for you guys to hang on and get the victory. This is a couple playoff games in a row now that you guys have been, for whatever reason, a second period team. What is it that you guys do in these second periods that, you know, works for you guys?
You know, I mean, we just get going and just the legs are going and everybody's ready to go.
And how does it feel personally to bring a Penguins Cup back to Thomas Jefferson, which has always been a proud hockey school, and to get to wear that championship ball cap?
It's awesome. I mean, I won it my freshman year. I mean, it's just great. I just can't believe that we won again. It's awesome.
Defenseman Brian Spencer, congratulations, Brian.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. Congratulations. Andrew, we'll take you next. Thomas Jefferson Senior Captain Andrew Oliver, erstwhile PIHL Player of the Month, and now we can say Penguins Cup Champion Andrew Oliver. The Jaguars winning the title for a second time in the PIHL in 3 seasons. You know, as captain, you know this team better than I ever possibly could. Just tell me about this group of guys, what they mean to you, and what has impressed you the most about them this season.
I mean, these group of guys, I treat them like my brother. They're all brothers to me, and I love them all. I think we have 12 seniors, 11 seniors on
11,
our team.
yes.
Yeah. Nobody else in the league, I don't think, has that. Also, we got the best seniors, in my opinion, and we never stop working. In the summer, we're doing dry land, working out. We never give up.
And one of the things that we were talking about during our broadcast is what a good mix of old and young this TJ team is. You talked about all the seniors, also 11 sophomores and a freshman like Lucas Blows, for example.
Yep.
He scores a goal for you guys that ends up officially credited as the game-winning goal this evening. Obviously, the buy-in from the younger guys has to be there as well, or it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, Lucas Blows, he's spectacular. Not every team gets a freshman like him. And the younger guys, they know what they have to do. Everyone's got a role in the team. Everyone takes part in it.
And your line in particular, explosive these last couple playoff games. You know, the quarterfinal game against Hempfield obviously was a battle. You had that big goal late. You pull away for the win. But this team, the last couple games, just took it to another level. What clicked? What went well for you guys in the semifinals and here tonight?
We knew we had to do. I've been playing with Jake Stockrider and McGurk since probably middle school. We have the best chemistry in the league, in my opinion. We never give up. No matter if we get scored on, no matter if it's 5-0, we still going to go out there and work.
And just what does it mean to you on a personal level to end another season with a Penguins Cup championship? A little bit less dramatic, obviously, than the last time you guys won it, but champions nonetheless.
I'm extremely grateful to win 2 Pens Cups. I mean, there's some teams that don't even make the playoffs, and especially the Penguins Cup, and I'm just so grateful that we got to do it.
That freshman dorm at Pitt is going to have some rings and little trophies on the shelves, I guess, now. Andrew Oliver, Thomas Jefferson captain, the Jaguars Penguins Cup champions after their win tonight. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. Good job. You might say simply the best. That's what the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars are after tonight. And we are joined by Nick Best, Thomas Jefferson defenseman. The Jaguars, 2 Penguins Cup championships in a span of 3 seasons. Nick, I'll go a little bit off the beaten path. Forget playoff beards. You guys have the playoff hair going almost to a man.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a captain's decision? Was that a decision by committee? Who came up with the idea to bleach the hair for the playoffs?
A bunch of us seniors, we were all like, well, we all want to win it. We want to look good doing it too. So, we always want to have some fun.
And now you can declare victory and plant that flag in that respect. You were going up against a Penn Trafford team that was really the big head turner of the entire PIHL playoffs. They'd beaten some excellent teams to get here. What was the book on them, and how did you prepare for them tonight?
So we saw them upset South Fayette in the first round, and we thought they're coming. They're going to be a hard team to beat. They play a trap system. We just figured out how to beat it, and that's just all.
Is that what it came down to, that second period in particular, when you scored the 5 goals, just the persistence and just sawing wood?
Yeah, I mean, whenever we're rolling, there's no stopping us. We're out here, we're flying, every line's buzzing. We're just out there playing some great hockey.
14 consecutive wins for you guys to end the PIHL portion of the season. You'll go on to states this weekend in Westchester, obviously. But that's remarkable consistency, as I've been talking about with some of the other guys. And the way the PIHL is these days, it's really hard to win, let alone win at that kind of pace. How are you guys able to do it?
We all want to win. We hate losing. We want to win every single time we step on that ice. Every time, all we're thinking about is getting that win, no matter what it takes. Anything, blocking the shots, anything.
Third period, Penn Trafford makes a little bit of a pushback. The big onus on you guys, obviously, to keep another from getting across. They had made it a 2-goal game. Coach Cerruti called his timeout on the Penn Trafford bench. What did you guys talk about on your bench?
We talked about just keeping it simple, play hard defense, getting the puck out of the zone, and we just got to clear it out.
I'm sure it felt good to exhale when Jake put that puck into the empty net.
It did. On the bench, we were so happy. Deep breaths.
And on a personal level, we know this is a hockey school. They're a very proud program. They've won now 3 of these things in the PIHL era, 2, as I said, in a 3-year span. What does it mean to bring a Penguins Cup back to a school that really is a hockey school?
I mean, it feels really good. We didn't get one for almost 20 years. We brought it back my sophomore year. It was a great feeling to play there, be back here again and win it, go back to school tomorrow feeling like a champion.
And champions they are. Thomas Jefferson victorious over Penn Trafford, 2 titles in 3 years. Defenseman Nick Best, congratulations, Nick.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. Good job. Jake Stock, Thomas Jefferson wearing that championship ball cap, one of the hats not thrown in his honor tonight. A second consecutive playoff hat trick for Stock as the Jaguars are Penguins Cup champions for the second time in a span of 3 seasons. Jake, what impressed you the most about the way your team played here tonight?
Hey, it's just like we don't want to lose. Like going into this, it's like it was all or nothing. We've been working on this since we were in middle school together, we consider each other family and all that. So it was just like how we bonded together and made sure that we're not losing this game. There was no way.
And once again, Darren Stock, an assistant coach on the club for many years. Nick Stock, the golden goal a couple years ago in the Penguins Cup championship game in 2022. You have an awful lot to live up to, and you lived up to it here today. You had some points in that game. You had a lot of points in this one. You said the key word, family. I'm sure that's something you always keep at heart. And, again, consecutive playoff hat tricks. What do you think was working for you these last couple games? Did you change anything, or was it just going in for you a little more?
Just staying with my routine I have all year. I knew it was going to come eventually. I just stay consistent.
And this team has been really consistent. 14 consecutive wins, including tonight, to end the PIHL season. You'll go on to states this weekend, obviously. Try to make it 15, hopefully, for Thomas Jefferson's sake. But yeah, I've been talking with some of the guys. It's really hard to win in the PIHL the way the league is now, and it's hard to win that consistently. How did you guys do it this year?
You know, we just like we trusted each other. You know, even like we faced a lot of adversity through the years. You know, like we went on a 2-game skid. I mean, like that shit happened. Oh, stuff happens. And you know, we trusted each other. We stuck together, and we knew that we all wanted the same goal, was to be here and have these hats on.
What was the key tonight to making sure what happened in one of those games against Penn Trafford didn't happen again tonight?
Finish.
And finish they did. Jake Stock and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars finishing off the Warriors for the 2024 Penguins Cup title. They'll go on to the state championship in Westchester this weekend. Jake, congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jake. Good job, buddy.